What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Life with Jen and CG. We are recapping episode 8 of Basketball Wives. Can you believe we are episode 8?
Damn.
I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos. Make sure you like, subscribe, and definitely leave those comments. Turn on the notifications. But yes, we can jump right into episode 8 of Basketball Wives. We are still in hot ass Arizona. Oh my God, it's like the trip that keeps giving and giving and giving and won't go away, and the bad viruses just keep appearing. But yes, we are in Arizona still, and I believe the episode starts off where we're getting ready to go to the male review, and that is quite interesting. Listen, I didn't want anything to do with those male strippers. I'm totally not into male strippers. I was like, ooh, stay away from me. I don't want the dollars. I don't want no problems. Like,
You could have got a dance.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the experience.
I'm not into it though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want like a man gyrating on me. It's like, ugh.
Gyrating. Elaborate. That's a new word.
Gyrating.
Oh, that's what that word is?
Yes.
Damn.
Come on, SAT.
Shit, that's a fucking bar exam word. Gyrating is crazy. That's that law school shit in Jen. But no, I mean, you was moving out the way. You was ducking and dodging.
Yeah, no, I'm really not into it. I'm a germaphobe, and I just, even like the female strippers, I'd probably rather be in a female strip club, but I still don't want them on me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. We've been to the strip club, and I'm like, no, I don't want dances, because I don't want people on me.
Yeah.
It's like COVID's still going around.
What do you remember what I do when we go to the strip club? The actual strip club, not male, like the
yeah, you put all the money on the table.
And let it sit.
But babe, do you not understand? It's like, you're like it's like leaving like honey out for the bees. They just start coming.
It'd be a stack, and they just be. Actually, they be meeting me at the ATM. That's where they meet me at. Cause
listen,
I just let it sit. I'm not throwing no money on no female. I'm not doing it. But
yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, things got a little spicy at the male review.
I'm gonna let you talk about it.
So, okay, here's the thing. First of all, we still know that Clayanna has not apologized to me, right? She put her hands on me for no apparent reason. So yeah, I'm still salty with you. Like, bitch, you don't get to determine when we're cool. We're not cool. You put your hands on me, so it's like it's fair game. Okay, we're filming a show. They're playing There's Some Hoes in This House. Yeah, I'm dancing, pointing at you. I'm being petty. I'm having a good time. Like, okay, bitch, say it back. It doesn't require you getting all like worked up, like, oh, I'm gonna go run up. Like, what? Who does that? So I don't know. I just feel like things like escalated, and I honestly didn't really know what was happening. I was sitting here, as you could see, I was eating some tater tots, like minding my business. But I do think that when someone, and granted, I didn't even know she was like running towards me because I'm not paying attention. But you cannot run up on someone and stand over them, because that's a threatening position. And thank God that Evelyn was there and she saw it through her peripheral. And then, Clayanna got her wig snatched.
Yeah.
It should have been redefined. It might have stayed on.
Y'all go shop redefineglam.com.
So
get your bundles.
My thing is this, like, girl, you ran up. And here's the thing, security already had their eyes on her because she had already got into it with me prior. She had got into it with Brooke in the same trip. She also was arguing with Vanessa, which they didn't show this, but they were outside of each other's rooms, like arguing and this and that. She had got into it with Giselle. This is all on one trip, a 3-day trip. So then the last day you decide that you're gonna run up on me. It's like, no, security already has their eyes on you. Evelyn saw you come in, you got your wig snatched, and you got dragged out of the club.
Yeah, Evelyn don't play. It was...
And it was so crazy because everything happened in like a split second. I literally like turned my head and it was straight chaos. I was like, what the hell is going on? Remember I called you, babe? I was like, we both called you. I was like, babe, like this shit was so crazy. I can't even. So yeah, it was like whatever. She got her wig snatched. We had a good time after that. We got on the party bus. Evelyn was wearing a wig. We were singing Diana Ross, I'm coming out. So
y'all something else.
My thing is like, listen, if you run up, you gotta be expected for, like, you gotta expect any kind of consequences that might happen, you know? So it is what it is. And this is all over a song because you felt away because I was pointing and singing there's some hoes in this house. Like maybe it struck a nerve. We know you're a side bitch, so maybe it just all started like clicking, like
shots fired.
The crazy train just started going off. But I don't know. I mean, we all know she's a loose cannon. And then let me just jump to this because, you know, Britney had very strong opinions about the situation with her. And Britney, I feel like she needs to stay out of it and mind her business. I know she wants to be team hoe, team side bitch with Clayanna. But listen, girl, this is none of your fucking business. Clayanna put her hands on me from the very beginning. So you just gonna delete all the history and jump into the male review and be like, oh, Jennifer started it. No, bitch. I didn't start shit. Clayanna put her hands on me from the very fucking beginning. Don't get selective memory / amnesia around this bitch. So Britney, mind your fucking business. Clearly you don't have no girlfriends in the first place, so you don't even know how to be around a bunch of women. Like you say one thing, then you feel another thing. Like, girl, make up your mind. So I mean, she might do better off with being around a group of men, because clearly being around a group of women doesn't work for her. We know that works. So, but there were some good things that happened. I'm really excited about Brooke and her foundation for her daughter. It's such a beautiful thing, and it's going to play out, but we see the beginning planning stages of her getting ready for this fundraiser for her daughter. She met with a football player that, you know who he is. I don't know any of these people, but yeah, like I'm really happy for her, and I'm happy that she's continuing her daughter's legacy in a positive manner. And you know, kudos to her, because she has so much strength. Like, how is she doing all of this? And it hadn't even been a year since her daughter passed, but I commend her for just picking up the pieces and doing something positive and not really like, you know, I'm sure she definitely has her moments where she's sad, but I love that she's turning her pain into something positive.
Yeah, for sure. Pain to purpose, and what better to do it continuing your daughter's legacy. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's
definitely. So what else happened, babe? You have to remind me, because I'm like, I feel like Arizona was like a big...
The show started off, the first 30 minutes was just crazy. I was sitting there watching, and I'm just like, oof. And of course Jen tells me about this stuff, but just to see
But then when you see it...
To see it play out was a wild one. It was definitely a wild one, and
oh my God, how could we forget? Roie made his debut this episode. Oh my God. So
he was small.
Here's the backstory. I don't know if we told this before.
Maybe you could tell it again.
But anyway, so we had always had intentions of getting this dog, and we were supposed to go get the dog when I had got back from Arizona. But this one is always full of surprises. So he's adamant about picking me up from Arizona. I'm like, babe, I have a driver. It's okay. It's rush hour. You don't have to pick me up. He's like, no, I'm going to pick you up. I'm like, okay, well, we're flying into, what was the airport we flew into? Burbank.
Mind you, I flew in from Atlanta to LA that day.
Right. So he flew in from Atlanta that same day, and then I flew in later that evening. And in between him flying in, coming to pick me up, he picks up Roie. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't even know he was like going to get the dog. We were supposed to get the dog like the whole next day. So he knew how crazy my trip had been, and it just was like one thing after another. There was no downtime.
What better to reward you straight off the plane from hot Arizona, bad energy, wig snatching, almost fighting with a little puppy.
Oh my God, I was so excited. I was like, how is this dog so perfect? Like his face, the cutest little thing. He was just like so scared, like, where am I? That was
so honestly, y'all remember the situation that y'all remember I scammed Jennifer for the dog?
I don't know how you scammed me because I didn't pay for it, but
yeah, I remember. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember back maybe a few episodes ago, a parent, quote unquote, Christian scammed Jennifer, and Vanessa was trying to get Jennifer's money back. Well, we ended up getting the dog for us, which is Roie, and it was meant for us to go through that. You know, it was unfortunate that we got scammed for the dog, but we got Roie, and we got him from an amazing breeder. Shout out to the breeder. I actually dropped the breeder. I know a lot of you are asking, where's it? How can I get a teacup poodle? So we'll drop that in the description as well.
He's so. I mean, listen, when you get a puppy, you're definitely gonna go through some challenges with, training the puppy, but he's so amazing, and it was such a joy to come home to Roie after everything that I had experienced the past couple of days. It was such a pleasant surprise. But he normally surprises me with like flowers or something. I didn't think it was gonna be a dog. Like I was like, oh my God. So yeah, that was great that we got Roie, and you saw his cute little face on this episode.
He was small on that.
Yeah, he was literally a baby.
9 weeks. He was only 9 weeks old.
Oh my God.
And now Roie is...
Babe, you were busy that day.
Now Roie's 6 months. Yeah, Roie's 6 months.
Yeah, but he's going on 7 months, but yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a busy day. I was supposed to come in later from Atlanta. I was coming from Atlanta to LA regardless, but I caught a super early flight to get there in time so I can meet the breeder, and yeah, everything went smooth. But I had like an hour or two to play with Roie and kind of get him acquainted with the house, and then we went to the airport to go get mommy. So
oh my God, it was so sweet. That was amazing to come home to that, because I felt like I had been in the Twilight Zone, a nightmare, you name it. So it was the perfect ending to just going to hell and back on that trip. But
hey, y'all, they didn't show this part, but I'm gonna have to put you on blast real quick.
What?
They didn't show this part. They show like a little clip of me and Rover picking up mommy from the airport, coming from Arizona, and Jen was being she was so, you could tell her energy, the energy was still on her, because she was just like, babe, hurry up, do this. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I got a whole dog in the car, like, just chill.
Babe, tell him how the cop was being an asshole.
Yeah, the cop. So you pull up to the airport, you're waiting on your significant other to come out, whatever, your friend, whoever you're picking up. And you can't really sit there like that. Number one, they flew into a very small airport. So he was tripping. He was just like, yo, you got to circle back around. You got to move. And then finally when I pulled back up again, he was tripping again. And he's like, oh, I'm going to have to find you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yo, like, please just chill, bro. Like, you love your job way too much. But yeah, the cop was definitely bugging.
Yeah.
That's what you guys didn't see. Of course, they chopped up. We're here to give you guys what they're not showing.
And sidebar, like the Basketball Wives cameras, they were not filming this. So the little clip that you see of him giving me the dog is actually
on my phone, actually.
Yeah, it's actually from your iPhone, and my executive producer, like my back was turned when all this was happening. He was like, turn around. And I'm like, Okay, is he about to pull out some, outrageous bouquet of
She
flowers?
thought I was about to propose or something.
No, not at the damn birthday.
I mean, but I told you, I said, you never know where I'll do it. It all depends on how I feel that morning when I wake up. I'll propose in the bathroom, getting out the shower, like, it just really depends on my feeling that day, but.
Yeah. So it was, the footage was actually from your iPhone, but I'm glad that they showed it, and it's like, girl, who's skimming who for a puppy? Like, get your whole shit, get your wig and then bangs together, girl.
Yeah,
and that skin.
We're past the whole scam thing. That money come, money goes. Make the money, watch it burn. It's it is what it is. At the end of the day, the money doesn't amount to us having the dog.
We got the dog
puppy.
we were supposed to get.
Yeah, we got the dog we're supposed to get. He loves his life. He lives a great life, and he has a great mom. He has a great dad. We love him. So, that was, Roie made his appearance, and I'm super happy for him.
Thank you again for Roie, babe.
Yeah, now it's my turn. So, y'all, please encourage Jennifer in the comments to let me get my dog. Like, but can I get my dog?
We said we would get your dog when we move into
y'all, this is
house.
What you say on camera. Sometimes people say stuff on camera, then they try to.
No, it lives.
Now
this forever.
This lives forever. So, my schnauzer.
I'm open to it.
Well, you saw that schnauzer the other day. I know she was pretty.
Yeah, we'll get the schnauzer. Nice. I'm putting it out there. We will get the schnauzer. I promise.
Perfect. Roie will have a friend. Hopefully he's not too territorial of the house. Hopefully he'll adjust well. And it'll be a girl. We don't need them doing the freaky because we don't need.
One of them has to get fixed.
Yeah, we don't need no teacup. Powser, poodle and a schnauzer. We don't need no teacup Powsers running around. That'd be an ugly ass dog.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we had a conversation. Of course, you came home on the episode and you were delivering the information about Vanessa bringing up the files, and we don't got to go too deep into that because we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Again, people meddle because they don't want to.
I'm gonna read to y'all
their own issues.
I'm gonna read to y'all one of the guys I grew up with. We went to church together, and he said, "Watching you on TV is fucking comedy to me." So I just say laugh out loud. He said, "I'm like this N-word. I don't want to use the word. I'm like this N-word gonna be himself regardless. My N-word on the screens." I said, "I don't care at all, bro. I really don't. Whatever they say in my head, you're telling the world what they already know." Right? So that's where I stand. And the world already knows Christian's story. And like I said, we're not gonna be redundant and talk about that anymore. But of course, that did come up on episode 8, and I know Evelyn had she had the scene where she was speaking to Levon, and I didn't know they hadn't seen each other in months. I'm like,
I don't think I knew that either.
I can't go 24 hours. Like, Jennifer's about to leave tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why we're shooting this in the media room, because
normally y'all see us at Bel Air headquarters, Self-Made Studios. That's normally where we film these episodes for a recap, but my baby's leaving me and Roie here, and me and Roie are gonna have some. We're gonna have some bonding time. Some bonding time. Yeah. Doggy daddy bonding time. Yeah. So, and then I got some work to catch up on, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And yeah, but they hadn't seen each other in months. I'm like, ooh, I couldn't imagine going a day, 2 days without seeing Jen. So yeah, that's well, I mean, they have been trying to figure out their situation, but preview to next episode, which is episode 9, we do get to meet Levon, which is both for our first time meeting him. You know I like Levon. Yeah, I like him too. So you guys will have to stay tuned and see how our double date. Yeah, I think that was my first. Was that my first like long sit down with Ev, or no? Yeah. I think I had been around her. Yeah. But like sitting like in an intimate setting, like just kind of not, because we sat down with everybody at Jacel's fiance's birthday. Well, not birthday, but her party. But yeah, that was the first like time sitting down, and
Yeah.
that was dope. It was dope. So I excited for you guys to see that too. We got a chance to meet Levon, and actually, I think, babe, that was your first time too, right?
Yeah, it was my first time meeting him.
Yep. So that's coming up in episode 9, and damn, y'all. I mean, we just literally were upstairs watching it, and I'm trying to remember everything that happened in episode.
No,
8.
honestly, a lot of this episode was Arizona and the aftermath of Arizona. It wasn't really much after that besides, you know, Brooke setting up what she was doing for her daughter's fundraiser, but the majority of it was basically down low, recap, Arizona, how'd you feel about this? Have you seen this person? Blah, blah, blah. So that's really, I think we covered like all the bases. I'm telling you, Arizona was the trip that keeps giving and giving. It's like, God damn.
Yo, I'm that friend. Like, I look at Ev and I'll be like, I'm that friend. Like, you run up on mine, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, you could, I mean, if you don't ride for somebody, you're definitely not gonna step in and damn near, because honestly, I'm thinking about what if there wasn't a wig? What if it was a sew-in? Then she would have pulled her, and it would have been a whole brawl, right? I think that's what was her intention.
Well,
like,
okay, you know what? And so,
yo, it could have turned into a fight.
Clayanna had got into it with Brooke, right? And when she had got into it with Brooke, she was like asking Jackie for a bottle. Now, what you guys didn't see is prior to Clayanna running up, they had just brought us a bucket with a bottle of champagne in it. And so my thing is like, when somebody runs up on you, they just be looking for anything to grab, right? So say she would have hit me with the freaking bottle of champagne.
Well, that wouldn't have turned out great.
No, not at all. But
I would have been on her first flight smoking something.
yeah, but my point is she's very much a loose cannon. So it's like, you don't know what she's gonna do. So again, like, shout out to Ev. Like, I appreciate her, and I'm grateful that she was sitting next to me and she saw her coming and did something about it. I'm like, because I don't know, this could have turned out a million different ways. So I'm grateful for that. Like, yes, security was there, but I've definitely stepped up and stepped in. So I'm extremely appreciative.
And you are covered. Aside from me, my family, like, I got a praying grandmother that loves Jen dearly. And I can't speak for nobody else, but I know who prays for my fiance. So at the end of the day, you know, what happened in the physical can happen in the physical, but my fiance is heavily prayed for before she goes to work. My mother prays for you. So yeah, you're good. You know, it turned out how it was supposed to turn out, and at the end of the day, there's still no apology. So
yeah, exactly. So
you know, that
I don't know how this reunion's gonna go, guys.
Yeah,
but,
the reunion is.
We're gearing up for that, and I'm not gonna be able to give away any details, but I definitely will be sharing my opinion once that airs. But yes, we are coming down to home stretch of the season. Episode 9 is next week?
9 is on Monday.
Wow. Damn, time flies.
9 is on Monday, and also our engagement party is coming up.
Woo!
Our engagement party is coming up, and then after that, we are full-fledged wedding planning. I'm honestly ready to get the engagement party out the way. I'm excited for it, but I'm ready to work on the real thing, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much
so
it.
our episode 9 recap might be a little delayed because
we got a lot going on, y'all.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a very
first week in December is hectic.
But we'll definitely get it to you guys, but we don't know when. But we'll definitely do that.
That's coming.
So thank you guys for tuning in for our recap of Basketball Wives, episode 8. And make sure you guys, again, subscribe.
Like. Comment.
Notifications.
You need to hit, look, that way, when these come out, it's going to pop up on your phone. Click it. Show love. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the hate. Either side you want, we love you. And until
that way.
next
Until
episode,
next time.
love.